Hello, all my Lambda family and friends. How is everyone doing today? So I'm here to speak about Friday's sprint challenge at Lambda School and how it went. Well, it went excellent. I really conquered it. I know I got a 3, which is exceeds. Basically, the sprint challenge is the coolest part of Lambda School. I think it's the coolest day because you spend all day just working on your assignment. And basically, your assignment for the sprint challenge is an accumulation of everything you learned during the week. So, all the assumptions, questions, survey, interview questions, affinity map, and all that stuff, you put it together and you create a research report, which is pretty much what we had to do for the sprint challenge. And this was the first challenge that I really was sure I got a 3 on. Like, I knew I got a 3 on it because I had all that stuff down packed. I had all that stuff mastered. And, it was pretty cool. So Fridays at Lambda School really rock. I really like that. Going in, you just get, I start my day and I just jump right into the sprint. There's nothing else to do, just a sprint all day long. You meet with your team leader and you talk about some stuff, but pretty much you just dive right in. And I like that. And we got one more, let's see, what are we doing? We got like 2 more weeks of this. Unfortunately, I wish we could have more, but we only got 2 more weeks of this. Then we go into what they call the build phase, where basically we spend a majority of our weeks, a majority of our days, for several weeks building an actual app based on all this learning, all this structuring. We spend all our time doing that to build the app. So it's a lot that goes in before you even put pen to paper. A lot that goes into it. I was very misconceived about that. A lot goes into it before you even put pen to paper. I mean, you put pen to paper, but not in the design part. So a lot of it goes into this before you even start designing the app and then the functions and all that stuff. A lot of it goes into it. Other than that, Friday was great. I learned that Friday, I really shouldn't have mentioned this, but I learned that Friday there was also a SAC piece put out about Lambda School, and it was totally wrong. It was totally wrong. I found it totally wrong, but I don't want to really harp on that too much. But I found it totally wrong. I shouldn't discuss it. But like I said, that's what I found out about it. I thought after reading it, it was totally wrong. The Lambda School is not representative of that in my experience. My experience at Lambda School has been nothing but pristine. My experience at Lambda School has been better than working for major Fortune 500 corporations. Okay, I can tell you that. My experience at Lambda School has been better than going to a public state university and a private university. So this is the best experience in my life, socially, and learning environment the best, and work environment the best that I've ever had in my life. Best ever had in my life, And I like that. I've never had that before, and I kind of feel weird because it's funny how you don't have these things on you, and then you have this other type of stimuli, and it helps you grow. So for a long time, my roots just weren't being watering right, but Lambda School is watering my roots right. And I look forward to this relationship continuing with Lambda School for a long, long time. So that's what happened today. And, pretty much everything's going well, man. It's like week 2. I'm really, really excited. I can't lie. I just want to get into the designing part. I really do want to get into the designing part. But there is a process to this. There is a purpose to it. And I'm learning a lot of things that I tell you, when you watch my first video and you hear about me building my own apps and doodling and messing around with wireframes, doodling on wireframes, I wasn't even thinking about all this, what I was doing was not important because I wasn't even thinking about this. I was just thinking about, oh, that's a cool look, or you put this here and you put this there and it looks cool. But that's not what it's about. There's actually the research that goes into why this is here and this is here, why components are where they're at, what the components are, and how the components move you through the app. There's a whole nother process behind that that I didn't know about, and this is what I needed to learn. And I'm glad that I've learned it, you know. The next thing that they teach you is the collaborative design stage, working on a team, and we get that like in the next 2 weeks. We start that in the next 2 weeks. But as of right now, what they taught me in the last 2 weeks, I wasn't aware of. And you can't really research this stuff because, you know, it's like so much out there. Like our instructor, he's phenomenal because he's always throwing new tools at us. Tools that we would never think to look up on our own. Tools that if I Googled right now, I wouldn't know what to look for. But he showed me so many tools. I'm like, wow, that's a whole nother expense to freelancing. Because there's all these tools that you can get that they don't, some of them are free, some of them cost, but they, obviously you want to support them so they have a premium price, premium subscription. But they're all, you know, good tools to have if you freelance. So now you got a whole nother startup cost to freelancing, which is these tools that you pay for yearly. I know I recently went out and brought Sketch, and I'm going to do a video about Sketch versus Figma. I'm going to do a video about that probably over the weekend. But yes, I recently went out and brought Sketch. I got the education code, so it was worth it. And I still use Figma, but I also use Sketch. But like I said, the thing about Figma is I don't have to go to InVision to link my work, because Sketch you have to do that. In Figma you don't have to do that. So now I'm going to do a video about Figma and Sketch to see which one, you know, you guys like. I'll make a survey out of it. You know what I mean? Make a survey and we'll talk about it. And I'll probably do like 3 or 4 videos about that for the next several weeks, because I pretty much think you got the idea of what it's like to be at Lambda. I don't need to do a midweek progress report. I don't need to vlog every day. I don't need to do a sprint challenge video every Friday. You pretty much got the idea. It's a great school. It's a great place. And every day I look forward to getting my endorsement and securing employment and making this money and enjoying the rest of my life in this career. You know, my intentions are, like I said, to work remotely while doing UX design. Those are my intentions. So yeah, the next few videos will definitely be about Sketch versus Figma. Alright, Lambda family and friends, that's all I got for today. I will talk to you guys soon, and have a good day.